Everyone wants to know how to grow their money. Which stock should I buy? Which ETF is the best? How much should I invest? But almost nobody asks a much more important question. What happens if life changes tomorrow? Welcome back to BrightPath. Last episode, we introduced the financial game and the levels that help guide better financial decisions. Today, we begin with the first level, protection. Before you build wealth, it helps to understand what you're protecting. Many people start by asking, how should I invest? Investing is important, but before focusing on growth, ask yourself, what am I protecting? Your greatest financial asset may not be your investment account. For many people, it's their ability to earn an income. Think about everything you hope to accomplish over the next 20 or 30 years. Buying a home, raising a family, traveling, retiring comfortably, helping your children or grandchildren. Nearly every one of those goals depends on one thing, your ability to earn an income. Income is what allows you to save, to invest, to pay your mortgage, to build your future. Yet many people spend more time protecting their phone than protecting the income that pays for everything else. Imagine building your dream home. You wouldn't begin with the roof. You wouldn't install expensive windows before pouring the foundation. Every builder understands that what you cannot see is often the most important part of the structure. Financial planning works the same way. Protection is the foundation that supports everything built above it. This isn't an argument against investing. Investing is one of the most powerful ways to build long-term wealth. The question isn't whether investing is important. The question is whether your financial foundation is strong enough to support it. Growth and protection are partners. One helps you move forward. The other helps keep you from moving backward. Let's look at two fictional examples. Meet Sarah and Michael. They're both 32 years old. They both earn similar incomes. They both save consistently. They both invest every month. From the outside, their financial lives appear almost identical, but one important decision separates them. Michael focused almost entirely on growing his investments. He was disciplined. He stayed invested. He celebrated watching his portfolio grow. Then, one unexpected event changed everything. A medical condition prevented him from working for several months. His paycheck stopped. But life didn't stop sending bills. Mortgage payments continued. Utilities continued. Groceries continued. His investments became the emergency fund he never intended them to be. Sarah also invested for the future. But before increasing her investments, she asked a different question. What could interrupt my plan? She built emergency reserves. She reviewed her family's protection strategy. She understood the financial risks surrounding her goals. Later, Sarah also experienced an unexpected interruption. It was still difficult, but preparation gave her something incredibly valuable. Time. Time to make thoughtful decisions instead of desperate ones. Neither Sarah nor Michael could predict the future. Neither controlled what happened. The difference wasn't luck. The difference was preparation. Protection doesn't eliminate life's challenges. It helps reduce the financial impact when challenges occur. At BrightPath, we teach that financial success is built in layers. Most people think investing is the foundation. It isn't. Investing is one of the upper levels. Every level depends on the strength of the levels beneath it. If the foundation weakens, everything built above it becomes more vulnerable. The first level is protection. Protection is about understanding the risks that could interrupt your financial journey. It includes protecting your income, thinking about your family's financial future, preparing for healthcare expenses, and understanding how unexpected events could affect your long-term goals. Protection isn't about living in fear. It's about creating confidence. Once you have a stronger foundation, the next level is debt management. Not all debt is the same. Some debt can help you achieve long-term goals. Other debt can quietly consume income that could have been building your future. Understanding the difference helps you make more intentional decisions. We'll explore that in our next episode. Above debt management comes emergency reserves. Savings are more than money sitting in an account. They create options. They give you time to think. They reduce the pressure to make rushed financial decisions during difficult moments. Sometimes, time becomes one of your most valuable financial assets. Only after building a stronger financial foundation does investing become even more powerful. Investing isn't just about earning returns. It's about using time, consistency, and diversification to build long-term wealth. A stronger foundation allows your investments to work toward future goals instead of solving today's emergencies. As your journey continues, your attention naturally shifts toward retirement, legacy, and the future you want to leave behind. Financial planning becomes less about surviving each month and more about creating choices. Choices for yourself, choices for your family, choices for future generations. Before making any major financial decision, we return to the same 5 questions. Purpose: what problem am I trying to solve? Risk: what could happen if life changes? Cost: what am I giving up? Alternatives: what other options exist? Long term impact: how could this decision affect my future? These questions don't make the decision for you. They help you make the decision more intentionally. Before we finish today, I'd like to leave you with a simple exercise. You don't need to solve your entire financial future today. You only need to take the next step. Ask yourself 3 questions. First, what am I protecting? Is it my income, my family, my future retirement, my children's opportunities? Every financial decision should begin by identifying what truly matters to you. Second, if my income stopped tomorrow, what bills would continue? Your mortgage or rent, utilities, groceries, insurance, debt payments. How long could your household continue without your normal paycheck? This isn't meant to create fear, it's meant to create awareness. Third, what is one action I can take this month to strengthen my financial foundation? Maybe it's building an emergency fund. Maybe it's reviewing your workplace benefits. Maybe it's organizing important financial documents. Maybe it's simply learning more before making your next financial decision. Progress begins with one intentional step. Protection isn't about expecting the worst. It's about preparing for uncertainty so you can continue moving toward your goals with greater confidence. The strongest financial plans don't try to predict the future. They prepare for the possibility that life may not unfold exactly as expected. Confidence doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from building a stronger foundation. In our next episode, we'll explore one of the biggest obstacles to financial progress: debt management. We'll discuss the difference between productive debt and high interest debt, how debt affects your future choices, and practical ways to think about reducing financial stress. Each lesson builds on the one before it, one level at a time. Thank you for joining me for another Bright Path lesson. If this episode helped you think differently about your financial foundation, consider sharing it with someone who might benefit from it as well. Financial education grows stronger when it's shared. Until next time, learn, protect, grow. This content is provided for general educational purposes only and is not individualized financial, investment, tax, legal, or insurance advice. Financial strategies and products may not be appropriate for every person. Consider consulting appropriately licensed professionals regarding your individual circumstances.